Alright, and let's get started. Fantastic. So, last time we were on the Deities of Battles. I believe that's an alternate title to God of War. We did a whole bunch of puzzle shit, and boy, was being kind of a pain in the ass. Now, to be fair, Kratos was a little bit of an ass himself. You know, he was acting a little bit, you know, he was being a little rude, a little callous, right? Unnecessarily so. You know, I'm usually on his side, but he was being a little on the aggressive side of things. Oh, thank you, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about the distractions. You know, honestly, I distract myself a lot of the time. I love talking, so, you know. And trust me, I talk too much for my own good sometimes. I remember one time we spent 45 minutes before we actually... Kratos mode. I want to brush that off. 45 minutes, actually a couple times, before we actually started playing the damn game. And I remember it was a particular day where I already didn't have much time, so... So we played like 30 minutes of the game. It was crazy. But yeah, anyways, let's see what's going on here. Def Strat, good to see you. Welcome, boy. Okay, I mean, is this simple? Like, come on, man. You know how much Mario I play? Please. I've seen that all the time in Super Mario. That's nothing. Look at that. Nothing, man. Come on. Cory. What? Do you not know my Nintendo roots? I mean, please, really. You gotta try better at that, man. If you're trying to go for some platforming elements, things like that. What in the hell?
Oh, come on!
That's rude. I want to. What? Oh Lord! What hit me? Oh, it goes really far. Okay. Yeah, he went through there. All right. Let's see what we got here. Just kind of go around little by little. See what we can do here. Super Mario 3D World, get hyped. Yes, I'm gonna buy and play that game again. Yeah, but like, I mean, with the things we've seen Kratos pick up and throw, I mean, it would not shock me if this man, you know, he could have made room if he wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, that man can always carve his own path. Nothing here? I just wanted to check. But yeah, that's exciting though. Exciting that you're moving to Arizona. I feel you, you know, about the whole you know, the whole not being happy thing, you know, where we live. You know, I think it's always good. I feel like everyone should probably move at least once in their life. It's, you know, just because, like, you know, it's, I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, there's a whole world out there, you know. Definitely, you know, go live somewhere new, you know, travel a little bit. That's good though. Also, that your friends, you know, have like a spare room that they gave you as well. That helps a lot too. You know, that way you can kind of get your footing once you get kind of acquainted to a new location. So it's really nice of them to do that. one of my best friends actually, he lives in Washington as well, so I know that, you know, when we go there, you know, it wouldn't be a complete blank slate either, you know what I mean? So... moving this down. More than 5 days, Jesus, yeah.
When we get to the summit.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be a nice change of pace. I think it'll be good for you.
The world serpent? Our house?
You know, for your mental health, for your future.
Until then,
you know, again, just keep things fresh, man. You know, things become stale when you know, do the same routine for so long.
I'm fine.
And that also, to me anyways, involves
For someone so strong,
living
so
situations, so...
it serves me well, and how I keep us alive.
brave, I guess. Not a terribly fun way to live, though. Here we go!
Only one person gonna be a challenge for you, yeah. I mean, I feel like it'll be probably a challenge either way just because of the whole, you know, COVID situation, but... but you know, there's always, you know, the kind of excitement of like, you know, making new friends and whatnot, so... but either way, you know, either way, whether it's Virginia or Arizona, you know, I'm glad you were able to get out of a, you know, and again, you don't have to go into detail, but, you know, whatever situation you were in before, you know, I'm glad you can, you know, find a place that makes you happy. You know, instead of, you know, being somewhere where you feel like you don't fit in, or that, you know, you're not, you know, feel like you're making as much progress as you feel like you can within your life, whether it be personally and or professionally. So,
How was that for fun?
I get it. I should worry more. Is this where we get off?
No, we are stuck.
I think part of the lift is stuck in that wall.
oh yeah, whenever I'm in Arizona, yeah, no, we don't go anywhere. No, as long as this COVID thing's going on, I don't fucking go anywhere. Shit, everything gets delivered. You know, I mean, you know, we'll go, you know, if it's like groceries or something, you know, but even then that you can get delivered, and I do that sometimes, you know, whether it's through Instacart or Amazon Fresh. Oh Lord. Yeah, I mean, you go to the, you know, the essential places, but, you know, restaurants and shit, hell no. I don't like a restaurant that much to risk my fucking health. Yeah. Oh lordy. Fuck. Oh god, he straight up fucking split his jaw. Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah.
I think we're safe now.
Yeah.
It would seem.
Yeah, ordering to go is fine. It's fine too, you know. I mean, I go through drive-thrus all the time too, but again, it's drive-thru, right? I don't have to walk in, I don't touch any doors, I stay in my car, you know. Still keep the mask on, you know what I mean? Also, everything's already paid for. I'm not handing you my car. You ain't touching shit. I ain't touching shit. You know what I mean? I do mobile ordering, you know. I'm just going to pick it up. Shit's already paid for. You know. Hey, what you here for? Dennis. Oh, word. Here you go. Alright, later. That's it. In and out. In and out. I don't want to be anywhere more than 30 seconds. You know.
Okay.
Always do pick up at stores. Things like that. I'm not handing you cash. I'm handing you my card. You know.
We're almost at the summit. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Everything's grabbing.
Stay behind me.
You want me to fight this thing? What the f... This is anything like it was in Devil May Cry. Or literally any other God of War fight. Just gotta hit his, gotta clip his nails a little bit. Oh lord. Before, and he lets go. Probably hurts himself a little bit. There's a freak point. Get that a little bit. Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Hold on.
Phew. That was intense.
Hold.
Whoa, what was that?
That's those red crystals we usually see. I'll make sure there's nothing. Okay. Still some electricity up there.
That looks like a root of the Yggdrasil tree. Is that
Shatter
a sap?
crystals. You can destroy world tree sap obstacles by combing shatter crystals. By combining, not combing. Okay. Shatter crystals with electric energy. Press circle to pick up shatter crystals. Hold L2. And R1 to throw.
Atreus,
What?
follow me.
Be right there.
Let me grab another one of those. That was awesome. So now we can probably get through a lot of those weird red vine looking places.
I can't believe we fought a dragon.
We just dropped it.
Aiming for his
Yeah, it looks like a
eyes.
flare.
Had to use my footing. Do you think this is their home? Did they move in after the giants left? Or are they why the giants left?
Boy, the air grows thin here. No more questions.
No more questions.
Breathe.
Oh,
So I just throw it anywhere?
yeah.
That'll work?
See.
Work. Okay. That I will take.
Do you hear that? Sounds like someone screaming.
Wait, boy.
It's Sindri. Can you kill something that big?
If we can catch it off balance.
I can distract him.
What are you doing?
We have to help him.
I mean, do we have to? Also, something that big, if it meets something that small,
My mark.
like, would it even get full? You know what I mean? Like, why waste your time with it? You know? We just want something a little more meaty, a little bigger. Like, how's that tiny thing gonna fill all that belly? You know? Like, this man needs more than a double cheeseburger. He needs like a fucking, you know, like a penta burger. You know what I mean? And even then, something this big. It's like Rathalos looking shit. Oh boy. gonna be fighting this thing the entire game. What in the hell? How do you want me to fight something this big? This is crazy. Oh, Lord. Kratos, run. What is that? Oh. What? It just bounced back? You don't to like wait till like he opens his mouth or something? Oh shit. God. This thing is gigantic, dude. This thing is terrifying. What the fuck? Another one of these, this is some Shadow of the Colossus shit. Oh my lord. You know what? Huh? How the fuck do you block that? Kratos can't jump. Do I use a shield for it? I mean, would it make a difference? It's on the floor. What the fuck? What do you think I'm doing, man? Shit.
plan. Be ready to lower the crane on my mark.
Are you just gonna make a massive explosion with that shit?
I do not care.
Oh,
Be
Lord.
ready.
I don't know how to avoid that. Okay, hold L1, image. Oh Lord, that's scary. What the fuck? Oh. Well, oh. I didn't see the input. I just thought everything just kind of chilled and froze or whatever. This is so much fun to watch me play. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. I want to make this one if I do all of this. Even if my own reputation is at stake.
Wow, we actually did it. And you!
But nobody's killed a dragon for hundreds of years. Not since the grand culling of the worms. And unless I'm mistaken, you did all that for me.
You are mistaken. The dragon was simply in our path, nothing more.
You deny it all you want, but you saved me, and that deserves compensation.
What is that, celery? What am I gonna do with celery?
Braided mistletoe arrows, straighter than Heimdall and perfectly weighted.
Oh. Thanks?
Oh. Okay, hold on. Ooh, not that. Have you seen my brother again?
Yeah, he said you lost your talent.
Oh, and that I'm selfish? No. Sure. That I value a weapon's look? No. Over its purpose? That I'm pretentious? No. And uptight? Fussy? I know what he thinks, but he can't hurt me any— Ah! Burn that.
I do not have time for this.
No. Wait. I have a better idea.
What?
I just need a tooth from that dragon.
I love how just Kratos always has this look on his face like, God damn it, how the fuck did I get caught up in this shit? It looks like it hurts actually. Not that the dragon can feel any pain, but still.
Never mind. It's so unclean. Oh, so unclean. Oh, the smell. Perfect. That should do. Oh.
Can we go inside its body? No.
touching that. Just hold it out.
This dude is such a germaphobe.
Now, run that along the string of your son's bow. Just humor me.
Atreus, your bow.
Two passes should do it. Gently, now.
Well, yeah. Well, it's even worse when, like, you know, I mean, how many more times are we gonna do that? Maybe more. You know, I don't know how many dragons are in the game. But also when it says stuff like that, it just, you could just say you collected the dragon tooth. Unless they end up becoming collectibles or something, then fine, but it's usually not the case. You have acquired shock arrows. Shoot them at shadow crystals to destroy nearby world tree sap obstacles. Oh, fantastic. You have acquired shock arrows. Once again, shoot them at shadow. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, sure. Now you're impressed.
What? Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing.
Never mind. I wasn't just explaining the beautiful and complex artistry of
Switch
crafter.
arrow types. Okay, cool.
No, just anything to help you. Yep.
Alright,
Let's
what we
get
can
to
do
it.
here, let's see what we can upgrade, if anything. Weapon upgrade available, Leviathan axe upgrade. Good. I want both of those
And for you,
upgraded. ASAP.
what more do you need? Can I just say, it's a sad day for your enemies.
Because honestly, upgrading the rest of it, I just don't care. It doesn't seem like it's that important. Not yet, anyways. But we've put, like, at least, like, 12 hours into this game now, and it just doesn't feel...
Something else for you then.
like there's a point right now. Especially with so much, and, you know, I'm very particular about how I spend my resources, so... Well, this is nothing but... And again, you do get plus 17 defense, plus 19 cooldown. But we already have this equipped. Damn, do we not have any waist armor equipped? What?
Happy to provide.
Oh, what's going on, Sonic? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been well. It's always a pleasure to have you here. What? See that? It's crazy. I want to try this. This looks wild. Hook me up with that. Looks crazy. Oh, that's right. How do we do that? Where we hold square? Because I want to do that. Falcon's dive. What? Oh my lord. That looks crazy. Alright, one thing at a time. I like the Falcon one better actually, but let's try the Wrath of the Wolf first. We haven't tried that yet. Okay. Let me put this one inside. Let me do this one because this one has a socket in it too. I'll hook your boy up with that. Not only that, but if you don't mind, let's go ahead and go to the sockets. God damn, I got a lot. Alright, inscribed sign of menace. Berserkers with a very low perk activation chance to grant a blessing of cooldown when damage is taken. Hyperactivation chance to grant a health burst on any successful parry. I like it. Reduces all damage from Dark Elves attacks by 12%. Stacks up to 36% max. 2 of those. 3 of those. So there's our 36% right there. Symbol of truth. Very nice. Symbol of courage. Kind of like this. Every time I parry, just getting some health back. We've done okay with health though. Let me try doing this instead. Let's do a little bit of that. Equip just a little bit of that. Still not doing anything special in terms of that. So it's the only talisman we have. What about you? Okay, fantastic. Oh, no worries at all, Lily. It's like I tell everybody, I always appreciate whenever anyone stops by, so even if you're just lurking, that's totally fine. Good luck on your class as well. Hopefully it goes smoothly. I know some classes can, even with the virtual shit, can be a little weird. You're emailing 15 cranky students. What are you saying? You're gonna give them like you should say something random. Should be like, you know what? I don't know. Just say something random. But hey guys, sorry to catch you at 9:18 Eastern time. Just want to let you know I just watched a new episode of Sesame Street. And, you know, I still hate the Cookie Monster. I feel like we're all kind of more or less feeling like that. And, so I'm asking every single one of you to write a paper rallying for the Cookie Monster. You know, what do you think some of his greatest attributes are? You know, tell me why I should like him. You have 48 hours. Even hold R2 to charge a Leviathan axe and cause an explosion. An impact that inflicts frost damage. I like that. What is this? Okay. That's cool, actually. What? 5 targets? Hell yeah. Well, hold on. Because I still rather have bow stuff more than anything else, honestly. You know, a little bit of Latin. Alright. That's what you said in Latin. Make sure you do your homework by next week. Holy shit. And that's what they were studying to try to figure out what the hell you were saying? Can you imagine studying? Try like really want to learn this new language, you finally learn it. And then your teacher tells you that bullshit. That's incredible though. That is absolutely incredible. I wouldn't even be mad, honestly. I'm like, you know what, teach? You got us. You got us. You got us studying just to try to figure out what the hell you were saying. We got played. We got played. But I did walk away learning something today. So. Oop. What? Hook me up with that. What's happening here? Massively increases arrow damage. Okay. I haven't for this stuff. Give me that, actually. Because I usually press R1 immediately afterwards. Can I still upgrade something here? No. Alright, I like it.
Oh, what brings you around, friends?
You do get brownie points. I mean, honestly, that's like amazing how you were able to like kind of persuade them that, like that. I like that. I like that a lot. It's hysterical, actually. Alright, what am I wearing right now? Is this what I'm wearing? I have no idea what the hell I'm wearing. Oh, I can craft this. I just realized that. Like, this is stuff I can craft. I thought this was stuff I was upgrading. Shit. Okay. Well, the more you know. It's crazy. Okay, we still have our stone from before. Sell. I do want to sell stuff, honestly. Has no other use on your journey. Well, sell it. Got a lot of hack silver from that too. Alright, I like it. Well, I don't necessarily want to sell that.
Well, scrounge around a bit more and we'll
That's
build
fine.
something then.
Yeah, I don't know. I really just don't see that much of a need right now. I'm more concerned about skill points and stuff than I am about upgrading the weaponry and the armor.
Feels like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting deer. Now we fought dark elves, trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. I feel
Look
like
at
we
this.
could be anything.
We win because we are determined, disciplined,
Beautiful.
not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong.
Quite the philosopher, Kratos.
Yes, I know.
Go. Let's make our way up, shall we? What are we doing around here? Anything to find? Anything to look for?
Stuck.
Wonder
Because
if
of
there's
this.
another crystal around we could use on those roots. There we go. Want me to gather it? Oh, I'm gonna like this. Strings though. How didn't completely blow up?
What?
That crystal. I shot it once.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's glowing again. How's that?
Your skill continues to grow.
He's not gonna be like, thank you, Papa. I mean, he just complimented him. You know, that's rare. And Kratos. He's not gonna be like, gracias, Papa. Can you imagine if Atreus just started speaking Spanish? Boy, you never told me you knew Spanish. Sí, Papa. Boy. I feel like Atreus might be his middle name, actually. Boy Atreus. Kratos, whatever Kratos' last name is. Boy Atreus of War. Maybe that might be his name. What are we doing here? Oh shit, they're praying. I don't want to mess up their prayers. Let's see what's going on here. Can I see anything through here? We might need one of those little, one of the ones that throw, because I don't see anything here that we can shoot. Okay.
Look, there's a bridge over there. But how do we get to it?
Okay, here we go.
We gotta find a way to lower that bridge. That has to be the way out of here.
Beautiful.
Look here. Another.
This one's called Emir. Mother tried to tell me this one, but
Ymir.
I think I was too young. Are giants coming out of his armpits? I think that might be Odin's idea.
I didn't hear you, boy, but I did get a seal.
What's that?
Let's see if we can find any other seals. It's one of the 3 that we need for that chest. Okay, if I just like throw that up there and then like have him just shoot. Okay.
I will never get tired of shattering things with this.
It is actually fun. More seals. It's pretty dark in here. Anything in here? Oh, can I go down there? Oh, there's another chest down there too. I mean, they're not all back here, are they? Or in this room, rather. Is there one on this side? No? Uh-huh. Wait, that's where we came from. There was a chest there the entire time? Yes, I wanna see something. This will be kinda cool. Okay.
Ready?
Where the hell is... Where's the boy? Trying to get him to shoot arrows and... This wasn't happening. Oh, there's one of these. Fuck. Need to go back and, grab one of these shatter crystals.
Boy, over here.
Sir. Okay. That's going in the journal.
Alright.
It's getting colder. We must be near the top.
Well, before we go that way, go up here. Is it gonna stick though? Shit. There. Okay. Oh fuck. Didn't mean to have that back. Whatever. Excuse me? What the? Oh no, I fell. Oh my god. Alright, so that's 2 out of 3 seals. What the hell's the last one? Or one like hidden over there? Where's that final seal? I'm not seeing anything. Is anybody else seeing something? Because I'm not. We got the one up here. We got the one in the hidden room. Oh, there you are.
That should do it.
Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. legendary. Alright, cool. Well, I'm glad I did that then because I like those very much. Alright, boy.
Not long now, Mom. Look! The summit! We're so close now!
Your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought the dragon. It's alright. I can hold it.
Stop. Broken quiver will slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not. This will do for now. Good?
Good.
Go. Steady, boy. Mind your footing.
Here we go!
Man, I was appreciating the snow. Why did enemies come out? God. Sweet Jesus. That's fantastic. And it did such a great job on the snow. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look when I walk. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cory. Tremendous job, man. Look at the way Atreus walks. It's the little things, man. You know? Alright, what are we doing? In man, distant voice? Alright, cups found, 4 of 6.
There must be some way up.
These we still don't have the stuff for, right? Where the hell is he? Or do you need the light for this?
You hear those voices too, right?
Yes. Be silent.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house. You said you killed him.
Shh.
Man, stranger's back.
Must be important if the sons of Thor deign to grace me with their presence. Tell me, you two still tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy?
The tattooed man. Tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You're the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin.
Your father won't let me go, Baldur, and he won't
Is that
let
Thor?
you kill me. You
It's
have
supposed to be
nothing
Thor?
to offer me, so
Oh,
take
shit.
your questions, take your threats, take these two worthless wankers, and piss off!
When no one's looking, we'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget. We're everywhere.
Damn, was that Thor? He was a big dude and he was saying like, you know, talk to your father, Odin. Put the pieces together, one would imagine.
The very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
Boy, check their path. Make sure we're all alone.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
He doesn't know what you are.
And I would keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms. I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together.
Winters instead of years.
Promise. Just give him time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Gotta do what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic. There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch this.
Brother, in case you can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know. The boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There's much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son, eh?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
Jotunheim! We're going to Jotunheim! We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants. That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Damn, look at this. Beautiful here. The view is something else, man. What is that? I'm afraid to click it. Let me go get this chest real quick.
Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim runes.
Down here, is that the way down?
So this is the bridge to Jotunheim? This looks like those weird doors we've seen. I guess Mimir will help us figure it all out. If we can bring him back to life.
Right, way to go back to the witch.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes. The woods with the blood-red leaves. South of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring Mimir back. He seemed nice. Before you cut off his head.
Alright. What the hell is this? Alright, that's that little upgrade spot, right? I haven't used this yet. Let's just use it. Just to kind of see. Like this isn't like a... It's like a fast travel type thing. I think it is. I thought it was just to go to other shops. Dude was like, yeah, it's one way. Free to use it. Unless we don't have a choice. We do not have a choice. Alright, let's use it. Now's as good a time as any. Alright, how close can we go? There? Here. Oh, look, and it's Fafnir's storeroom, too. Perfect. Then we'll go over there, make our way this way, be back to the witch. That's a negative. Alright, we can only go here. Okay.
Look at this place. This must be a branch of the World Tree.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know.
Yeah, which way is the path? That way? This way?
Our house. The Aesir god, Baldur. And you fought him. And
Well,
you won.
what's...
Yes.
One of Odin's sons, Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay. You know,
Yeah, but there's-
it's silly, but I secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain.
something to interact with here.
Leave Midgard, except for the serpent. Maybe the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too?
Quiet boy.
Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind.
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir. Oh,
We jump.
really?
Wait, I'm not ready to jump. There was something over there.
Bad idea!
Alright, we're jumping. I died? And that loads so fast. What the hell? Crazy how well optimized this game is. Alright, note to self, don't stray from the path. Boy, if you don't move. Let me see what's over here. I know they said don't stray from the path, but I'm curious. I'm not gonna jump, I promise. What is that? I thought I saw one of those little, like, blips. Markers. Alright. Is this... Okay, well, we know not to jump. Let's not do that. Oh, wait, we just went in a circle. Holy shit.
Rock! Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
Crap. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and roger my axe good and plenty again, hmm? Let's see the damage.
They're fucking banter, man. Like, they're... How much they loathe each other is so comical.
That throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better. Now what the fuck else you want?
God damn. This
So
fucking
wrapped
guy.
up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup. And if he does,
Alright, let's see what the
remember,
fuck
good
you
luck
got for
getting
me.
his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the
Nothing.
family.
Let's go.
Get along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit fister?
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First, we need to find a boat.
You just handed him the head.
Way back to the witch from here.
That way. Behind the big statue of Thor.
Behind the big statue of... That's not Thor, is it? Who? Oh, right,
I wish we
okay.
could have gone
Yeah.
on a trip like this with Mother. She could fight, couldn't she?
And note to stuff to self stay away from the rifts. Too, I'm not dealing with that nonsense again. This man went to sleep. We're gonna have a little more respect this time for Kratos' well-being. Holy shit.
So, know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother always had stories. Weren't you told me when you were a boy?
There was a man I knew long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds fun. Do you remember any?
We will continue another time.
Good.
I don't remember shit, boy. My memory's terrible. Let's go on. Go on ahead. Making sure there's no chests around here. I know there's one on the way up. That we couldn't get forever
I know
ago.
she's
So
really
maybe now we're able to get it with the arrows that we have.
Can bring your head back to life?
Maybe.
She seems competent in her craft. And we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
Goddamn, how high up are we going?
And now the door's gone.
Ah.
Must be standing up. So how do we
Oh,
get back up?
there we go. Boy. Excuse me. wonderful. Where did we come from? I'm already lost. It was not here. That's where we got off. Okay, here. Shit distracted me, man. Alright, oh, there's another seal.
I bet this'll lead out.
1 of 3. What's that?
Hey, this does more than decipher those Muspelheim runes. It also contains the travel rune. Should we go visit the fire realm?
Unless that's one of these. Dunno. See what we can do up here. I don't think we can really.
Turn back Aesir. Guess the gods aren't welcome here.
It's not. Would I be leaving the well? Oh yeah, this is on the way to her place. Alright, go back. There's one last thing I want to check and then we'll go that way. There's no full-on drop button, so you have to like
Atreus,
look
follow me.
at the next spot in order to go to it. Just slightly unfortunate. Okay, stuff. Here, I see another seal here. There's the chest right there too.
How'd I do?
You did well.
Interesting. My lord, so many pathways. Okay. Oh, it's another hidden chamber.
Here, boy.
This must be post-game stuff, man, because, I mean, really,
We'll need something to get through this one.
doesn't seem like we can get through any of these. What the fuck? Alright. If there's any way... I see those things glowing. I don't know if those have anything to do with that, but... Or maybe that's another thing we figure out at later down the line. We can't do anything with those yet, probably.
Hey, I think I see another one of those bulls. What I can into? Not sure how we reach it though. Okay, well, that's way too far to jump.
What is this? Too far to jump? There you go, boy.
This'll be fun. Almost there. I can't jump over with those wooden boards in the way.
What?
It is. It's another one of those sand bowls. There are different runes written along the side of this one.
Can you read it or no?
What does it say?
Another riddle. Feed me not, we both are doomed. Overfeed me, all consumed.
The answer might be near, like the other.
I mean, I see a chest. That much I do know.
The answer's gotta be written around here somewhere, right?
Maybe over there, but I can't access.
I see it now. It says fire. Of course. Bow.
Beautiful. Oh, can we jump that? Oh shit, okay. Alright. Summons a murder of crows? Oh my lord. That's fantastic. Can we jump that? No? Can I go up here too or no? Guess not. Alright, where's that final seal? You see anything from here? We might be able to go down through there. Oh wait, that's where we came from, okay. Got 2 out of the 3 seals. We can just find the last one. Also, there's a, you see this right here? Like a crack in the rocks there. You can tell it's not done on purpose either. They just probably didn't move them close enough. Is there anything up here? One more. Because there's this. So we use that to get up there. And there's also that. Oh, can we... I could probably use that to get rid of that too, right? Give me this. Oh, wrong one. Alright, beautiful. Now how do we get there? I don't see any... Oh! Can we go down here? Or no? we get a good view. Do I have to go up there? Also, what is this? See something back there.
Isn't that heavy?
Yes.
Doesn't seem heavy.
Not for me, it's not, boy. Okay. Down here. Beautiful.
That takes care of that.
Any seals up here? Anybody see anything? We have 2 of the 3 seals. What are you looking at, boy?
Father, I think you should see this.
Is it a seal? They hit that middle one well. Then in here, does this give us like a good vantage point of
Atreus, to me.
where one might be, or no? Anything here? Alright. Alright, well, we'll more than likely be back here at some point, though. Hopefully. It might be better to just leave for now, so we can continue. But
Up there. See it?
where? Up there? Yeah, I know. There's something over there too. Yeah, probably once we get, I mean, we'll be back, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. There's probably like one more sort of like ability that we end up getting that'll help us. Another type of arrow.
There he is. I hope he remembers us.
Hold on just a second, boy. Oh wait, we need the crystal for that.
Boy,
Huh. Neat.
There, you got it.
How's it going, Charlie? Is your witch friend here?
what is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head anyway. Charlie.
What the hell? Why is this place like infested?
Take that, Draugr!
More? Oh shit.
Read it.
Yes, sir. Saith things upon all who trespass.
Alright, beautiful. I'm inspired already. Boy, if you don't get over here and fucking read this shit
Read it.
Yes, sir.
while I go up here. Maybe.
Death to the Raven God, Lord of the Hang.
Nice shot.
That wasn't so bad.
I can't, oh, because you need something for that. With runic magic. Yeah, why is this place like infested all of a sudden? What the hell's happening up here too? There's something here, but we don't know combination. There is one of these though. Take care of that. See that? See that? Well, hold on, there's a lot. Does that say Pixar? P-I-X? Is that like the Nordic A and then there's an R? Pixar? A-Lo.
Here, boy.
Shout out to Pixar, man. They're always making great movies. Watched that new, that Sword the other day.
That's Vinder.
That movie was great.
Wind.
It was a
Must
great,
be for
great
that
movie.
sand bowl down there.
There's another one of these too. Yeah, I can't do anything with those. Alright. Go ahead and go down and just continue. Try not to get ahead of myself here. Alright, what's going on, Charlie?
Father, she is here. It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, Atreus, don't get comfy, man. I just lost the wife.
I'm not sure
come
I
on, man.
understand what.
We're not already looking for a new one.
Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me now.
I know you want a motherly figure, and she seems like a good fit. But take it easy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked.
They're wicked.
You find any more, you destroy them. Understand?
What?
Do
Neat.
you understand? Say it.
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Pamela. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut.
Thank you.
Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
Vase action?
It worked!
I don't think I've ever heard that slang before, but if you're asking what I think you're asking, I don't believe that there is, no.
You there?
Yes.
I remember there was in the first God of War. Matter of fact, they made a mini game out of it.
Oh.
My God, you spit on.
Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned,
After that, though, I don't know. I don't think so.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty.
Yeah, you do see some things,
Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself,
some action.
I never would have suggested
I don't
this.
believe so. No, not since the first one.
You didn't know either? Sorry.
when word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once, yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
Really, boy.
But...
Now.
You're welcome.
Dante's Inferno. Bits and pieces. I actually own it.
Why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's
But
a god?
only bits and pieces. I've mainly just watched other people play it. Again, bits and pieces of it. I don't know everything from beginning to end. I do remember seeing some things in that as well.
I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in
I think I own it. I'm pretty sure I own it on Xbox One through backwards compatibility.
What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
Literary critique on it. I'd be open to it. I mean, I remember playing it and like enjoying the hell out of that combat because it's pretty much like a hack and slash, isn't it? If I remember correctly. It's been so long. God, when did that game come out? 2008? 2009? A long time ago. I'm positive I own it. I'm not 100% certain, but I feel good in saying that I do. Like if not on Xbox One, more than likely on Origin.
He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats.
Or maybe even on my PS3, actually, I think about it. I don't know, but I like that idea, though. I like that idea, because that is a game I wanted to, like, visit, you know? It's always been, like, kind of like one of those things that you put in the vault in the back of your head, you know, just like, one day,
Well,
you know?
as I recall, it involved, a spell?
When Gamefly was a thing. Gamefly's still a thing, actually. Gamefly, hilariously, it's funny enough, I shit you not, Gamefly is actually where I bought the Fast and Furious game from. Yeah, it was just a few dollars. Gamefly is still a thing, I just don't know if people rent from it. It's better, it's hilarious, because they do used games better than GameStop does. Like, Gamefly is a better GameStop than GameStop.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
Because everything Gamefly gives you comes with literally everything but the shrink wrap. So if you buy a used game, everything's more often than not checked, cleaned. Of course, these are games that people have to rent, so of course they make sure that shit is like quality. And it comes with everything, even the manuals if there is one.
Speak to the serpent.
You know?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
Oh, the horn. That's right. Yeah, Yeah, no, GameFly is still very much a thing. Actually, and not only that, but GameFly was actually, you know, when the shortage, I mean, there's still a shortage, but like, when the new systems like first came out, people didn't even think to go to GameFly. GameFly was actually selling PS5s and Xbox Series X's as well. And then when people found out about that, obviously they sold out real fucking quick, but yeah, no, GameFly's legit, dude. Like it's like, but if you're buying stuff, I would never rent, because I want to rent my shit. I want to buy my stuff, but they actually have like really good prices on like their used stuff. They're like I'm telling you, it's much better than GameStop prices. And but yeah, I've bought a few games from a GameFly, and like sometimes they, like when you contrast and compare some of the prices, not all of them, but some of them, you know, I'm like, damn, like y'all practically giving this away compared to everybody else, you know.
And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors
So, but yeah, I wouldn't use it as a rental service.
Sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that
yeah,
hurt?
I mean, it's worth checking out, you know, once in a while when you want, you know, maybe you want to buy something.
Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright, wish me luck.
Lo siento, pero... Sí. Sí, pero no entiendo. Sí.
He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Fogur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
Is that one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. Never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I haven't seen new places to explore along the shore.
Damn, eventually we're not even going to need the boat anymore.
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
All this water that's being lost. Alright, follow Mimir's instructions to the chisel. Can we like hit this again? Oh no, here we go. This man's really just got a,
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go
Ahead.
explore for a little while. I'm happy with
just
whatever you
clipped on like one of those, yeah, like a keychain. Yeah. One of those backpack hangers.
way to the chisel.
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Where we going? This way?
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir.
Yeah, the PS4 just didn't do it for me. Not like the
Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved
not like the PS3 did. I still love the PS3. PS3 is still like one of my favorite systems.
Losses. And for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life.
Am I crazy? Why is this glowing?
Precisely. Enough was enough. And
Alright, stop. Let's not get too distracted.
Determined to find a more enlightened
Cool,
path.
we'll come back.
He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius as the very Vanir Odin aspired to master.
Freya married Odin?
Oh hell no, there's a rift up there?
No stories.
I'm just
not while on foot. Our focus
here to make
is
sure if there's a
Completely understand.
chest. May as well. I mean, we're on the way. What is that up there? I don't care about that. I'm not getting smacked again. Oh hell no. It's back.
I always wondered what became of him.
Wait, Fafnir? Like, Fafnir's storeroom Fafnir?
The very one.
But Sindri said he was a dwarf.
He was. And now he's a dragon. Funny how life works, isn't it?
He's chained up.
Perhaps we should keep an eye out for binding shrines and free the poor bastard. Aye, lads?
Oh, this is the storeroom. Oh, okay. Interesting. Why does Gamefly's existence make you sad though? They still have the rental service, I just don't recommend it. Oh shit, he's purple. Oh wow, are they all purple?
That was good, right?
Adequate.
Okay, fair enough, I see what you're saying. What?
How did your friend become a dragon, Mimir?
Oh, that was a shrine, I see.
This little scrote was
Okay,
a constant
okay.
source of annoyance amongst Aesir and Vanir alike.
Then why free him?
Trust the recently liberated brother.
Yeah, I see what you're
No one
saying.
deserves to be held captive.
In that regard, yeah.
Dwarf
I suppose it's not a bad idea.
Okay, that's going in the journal.
Well, not to mention, like, now, like, I mean, Yakuza is pretty much all on PC and Game Pass and Xbox now. You know? So, and it's gonna be that way moving forward. Matter of fact, Yakuza 7, or Yakuza Like a Dragon, if you want the next-gen version, you can only play it on Series X right now. Or PC, obviously, if you have the specs for it. But it does not run on PS5. Like, it does with the PS4 version, but it's not enhanced. which is odd as shit. I don't think that comes out until March, they said. I don't know why. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, Yakuza was really, at this point, all that was, you know, really keeping me coming back. Now I'm just, if I'm here, it's because, you know, at this point it's just backlog stuff, so, kind of like how we're doing with God of War, so, yeah. Oh lord, what is that? Oh lord, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm trying to help you, man.
Never answered the boy's
Trying to help
question
you.
yet. How did this dwarf become a dragon?
I don't know for certain, though I'd wager his penchant for stealing magical artifacts had something to do with it.
Okay, there's one more.
Must have stolen a trinket from the wrong Vanir goddess.
Kratos, if you don't fucking go up, my lord. Oh, that's a big motherfucker. Damn, did he die? He's gonna need that Spartan range. That was wild. That was a big dude. He was rough too.
Time to set him free. Think he'll remember you?
I don't know, lad. A lot's changed since we last crossed paths. I had legs.
Borderlands? Oh yeah, with all the loot and stuff? Yeah, it all kind of started with... I think that's what popularized it, truthfully. Alright, I've freed you, you better fucking reward me. Oh lord, oh no. Well, that worked out. That was... Wait, hold on, that's a... She's purple. I'm not ready for this. Oh boy.
Sir.
There you go, you wee little bugger.
Yeah, it was close though. Damn near. I mean, so many fucking battle royale started coming out after PUBG, you know? But it's hilarious because like PUBG kind of like brought it to the mainstream, but then like Fortnite like popularized it, obviously. But they're still happening, and it's annoying, quite frankly. Moderate perk activation, chance to grant a blessing. Okay, well, Dragon's happy. What was that game that came out with the launch of the PS5? It got like some of the shittiest reviews. It was made by Gearbox too. Honestly, I don't like Gearbox, man. I'll be honest with you. Like, it's their management. It's not even their teams. It's just their management. But what was it? Godfall? Godfall was like treated like shit. Like it got terrible reviews. Yeah. This was way too grindy or whatever, and then it was trying to be another one of those looter shooters, except it wasn't a shooter, it was like a kind of like this, actually more of an action RPG with like focusing on like swords and knights and stuff like that. But I just don't know how viable something like that is, you know? I think the concept of gacha, you know, is something people find addicting, so that's why you see it so often. Me personally, I mean, I could do without it. I like it to a degree, but only if it's actually rewarding. Like in this, I don't mind the way they do it. Like people just dropping a shit ton of materials and stuff, because it's not like you have to, like, as far as I know, so far from what I can tell. You know, I'm not looking for a particular weapon, right? I mean, Kratos has been using the same damn axe since the beginning. You just kind of upgrade it through almost passively, you know? You know, I'm not looking for a legendary weapon or, you know, pulling some shit from like the Division, you know, or stuff like that, so. Because I like collecting shit. I love collectibles. You know, so if somebody's gonna drop a bunch of stuff when I kill them, that's cool. You kind of get a sense of satisfaction for that. Gather all of that. But it's when it starts becoming grindy, and not even the good type of grindy. It's like an involuntary type of grind. You know, or something that feels natural or by choice. You know. It's just a way to kind of, then it becomes a hindrance to the gameplay.
You were taken from this realm too early.
Looter assassination sin. Whatchamacallit's really good though. I like Valhalla a lot, but I know what was it? Odyssey got a lot of shit for that when it first came out, but they've kind of fixed up on it a little bit. It's still there, but it's not nearly as like egregious as it was when they first like really introduced it. I can't remember if it was really in Origins. I didn't play much Origins to really notice.
She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really?
But in Odyssey, you definitely started to feel it after a while.
Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life
and it became hard to progress.
If only for a short while.
Which is weird, because I don't know, I feel like wouldn't you want people to beat your game? You know, you worked so hard, and then people only ever get to experience 50% of the content, because halfway through they just start saying, fuck this. You know? So why didn't you just make the game half as long? And not make it as bloated. That was Odyssey's biggest problem, was just how bloated it was. I still think it's a good game. And I love Cassandra, you know, even if they are just doing Ezio impressions, you know, or Alexios, but yeah. I agree with the story part being Ezio for sure. Well, not just Ezio, but also the original one. Basically everything that had Desmond in it, because I don't think Desmond was in Black Flag. No. So the whole Desmond's story was great. So even though the first Assassin's Creed may not have been a good game per se, not compared to what we have now, but in terms of story, yeah, no, it was super enjoyable. Always the epic line in Assassin's Creed, Desmond. Who is this Desmond? When the gods and goddesses just started like... the fucking... what was it? Was that in Revelations? The end of Revelations? Can't remember. I remember like that was... whichever one you just got done fighting like the Pope. Yeah, that was fucking crazy. Got done fighting the Pope and... He started speaking to one of those,
You two make quite a formidable duo.
like alien god
Father,
people, whatever the fuck that
we
was.
should look for those bones.
That was crazy. That was mind blowing, man.
Didn't you hear him?
The Apple of Eden and stuff like that actually had
If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you
we...
wish,
purpose.
boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
Can you go up here? No. We'll have to come back another time. I don't know what's happening here.
This chisel we seek.
I do agree though. The hidden blade is kind of what makes Assassin's Creed so fun. That's why, you know, Assassin's Creed actually used to be one of my favorite franchises. You know, when Ezio was around. After Black Flag, after 3 really, because 3 kind of killed my mood for it. Even though that's still touched up on Desmond a little bit. So.
Young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little.
But yeah, no, I was stealth always. Always.
Overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night, feeling shame and regret. Thamur chased after.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous that you can just kind of like sneak up on somebody, stab them through the neck, and then only take away like 25% of their health. Excuse me. You know, that's kind of the problem with the leveling system. And Odyssey did it really bad too, where like Odyssey's biggest problem is the fact that there was level scaling. I cannot stand level scaling, because if you're gonna have level scaling, why even have levels to begin with? Because no matter how much I gain a level, it means nothing because everyone else matches my fucking level. So why even have levels? That's the one thing I cannot stand level scaling.
You found a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
A wolver!
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
You can't assassinate the Templar Guard messenger.
Should we attack?
You mean the ones that are like, usually like the ones that have like assassination marks, like from the orders or whatever? Like those Templars are the ones that you see like marked on the map. Because I killed one of them. I'm still playing through Valhalla. I don't have too many. Oh lord. Too many. Well, that's a lie. I do have 11 hours in there, maybe like 15. But even so, 15, considering it's like a fucking 100-hour game, you know? Or it can be a 100-hour game, you know? Because I feel like for every hour that I play, it says I've made 1% of progress. So I'm just gonna go in and assume it's 100 hours. Yeah.
Tip of one, yes. A very, very giant.
Oh look, it's the hidden temple.
magically sealed, I'm afraid.
You guys running around. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've only killed one of them so far.
Brother, looks like that crystal's brimming again.
And I just did it because they were in the way. And I was like, you know what? Let me try. Let me see what happens. What about this? Can I... There's a thing here. Unless I can move this. Can I... Oh, yes. Okay. I can't let go. There we go.
Thanks. His idea.
Should be rewarded with it. I agree. 100%. I agree. This thing, like they've changed them for the better, but they've also like changed them almost too much to the point where they kind of lose their identity a little bit. Yeah. Like what was the last real Assassin's Creed in terms of like, because really everything post Origins, well, or like Origins and onward, has been just a completely new direction. You know, I think the last one was what, probably Syndicate was the last one that was like actually felt like an Assassin's Creed, and even then Syndicate started getting too much into the brawls and shit like that. So,
What happened to the survivors?
Oh.
Well, look, here's number 7 of 7.
When he died, his final breath froze everything.
Anything here I should know about? Okay. Oliver Twist. What? I liked Evie a lot. She was really cool. Unity I didn't play. I own it, but I did not play it because I knew it was a goddamn mess when it came out. Unity, Assassin's Creed Unity was the Cyberpunk 2077 of its time. Like, it was a fucking mess. And I think people tend to forget that. Guillotine Palooza.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Also, I think Chronicles doesn't get enough respect either. I think Chronicles was awesome. I'll defend that game. It did something different. It was refreshing. It was a nice side-scrolling platformer.
Watch your back!
Whoa, that was badass.
We are done here.
Far better than it had any right to be. See, I didn't like that movie, but I didn't hate that movie either. And I'll tell you why. Because nothing happened. remember correctly. I only watched it once. Literally nothing happened in that movie. It never felt like I had an act 1, 2, or 3. It was just kind of a sequence of events that happened. And then at some point credits rolled and you're like, oh. Okay. You know, it didn't bore me.
Sir.
But it didn't excite me either. It was just like this thing that I watched and
we offer back the
that was it. I didn't know how to feel afterwards. I still don't know how to feel. All these years later, I still don't know how to feel. It's just... It was a thing. Yeah. Is there a way for me to go to the other side? Like over here? What does that do for us? Okay. Cool. .3D in mind, yeah. I also absolutely could not stand the Animus. The way they represented the Animus, that GLaDOS looking shit. What the fuck was that? That was nonsense. I think they tried to explain it a little bit in the film too, and it still didn't justify it.
An all-fine light crystal. Wonder what it's for.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of that. No. God damn it. You gonna stay that way? What? How am I supposed to fucking... What?
Up there. See it?
That was one of them, right? Yeah. Up where? Trace, I'm trying to figure this shit out right now. Yeah, I did like Michael Fassbender as Angular though. I thought that was really cool.
Hey, hardened world tree sap. That's handy.
Not only that, but I liked also that, like, because it was kind of a bold move, because you're always going to be worried about stuff like this with American audiences, and really just American audiences, you know, which Hollywood likes to bet on a lot of the time. That in China, China more so now, but like half that movie was in Spanish, and I mean, I had no problem with it. I thought it was really cool because of the period piece, but you know, not doing it like, you know, well, like Assassin's Creed or something like that, right? Where it's like a lot of the Ezio trilogy was in Italian, obviously, but it was still like mostly in English, you know. So even though they were in Italy, they were all Italian. And English was a secondary language, you know. But yeah, so I really appreciate them just kind of like really keeping it authentic in that regard. You know. Oh hell no, a rift? We don't do that. I'm just trying to find... Okay, I see something there. Let me see, let's try that. Yeah, honestly, I was there for Michael Fassbender more than the fact that I was a fan of Assassin's Creed. Welcome back, Lily. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope class went really well for you. I thought it looked weird. Who are you? Open up. Open up wide for me. I'm getting real cold out here. God, where's that coming from? Fuck is that coming from? You think that's super unfair? I'm trying to remember. Where's my phone? Because I remember, I think, because I was like big in IMDb still. When I still love IMDb, but I don't like rank every little thing that I watch now. Not like I used to. Let me see. I feel like that's one that I did rank though. So let me go on IMDb real quick and see if that was something that I ranked. I want to say it was. I'm trying to remember what I gave it. I know IMDb is different from Rotten Tomatoes, and especially the whole rating system. I feel like IMDb is just a lot more fair in terms of ratings. Rotten Tomatoes, unless it's a Martin Scorsese movie, everybody fucking hates it. Every movie is a shit show on Rotten Tomatoes, so I don't really use Rotten Tomatoes much. Let me see here. Assassins Creed 2016. What did I give it? I gave it a 6 out of 10. So I did rank this. And to be fair, it looks like it has a 5.7 out of 10. So I think that's fair. You know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just a thing that I watched. You know. And to be fair, with the kind of legacy that video game films have, I mean, you know, I rather, you know, I guess it's not a bad thing to be neutral, you know, so, you know, so, 5.7 out of 10 out of, I didn't actually see how many votes, but they usually tell you how many people have voted as well, so, yeah, 18%. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, now that I think about it, like, it was, I mean, I've seen worse films than Assassin's Creed, Jesus Christ. I mean, 18%, you know, I mean, even if you take that and try to rank it, or put it into a ranking of 10, that's a 2 out of 10. I don't think it's a 2 out of 10, absolutely not.
Maybe we can go this way.
I've seen much worse films than Assassin's Creed, much worse. Various shitty scary movie rip-offs did better than Assassin's Creed? No, I don't agree with that. No, not even kind of. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know? That's crazy. Like I said, everything you listed, I pretty much feel is a far worse film.
Not act so surprised.
Oh, no offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Then Thor's a fool.
This should be entertaining.
Boy.
Find a way to break the ice. Damn, another one of these? What? 2? Oh, we might have to do the Spartan Rage. This is crazy. Did he just throw somebody? Oh my god. Speaking of, I still need to watch that trailer. I haven't seen the trailer yet for Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm pretty hyped for that though. Even if the movie ends up looking like shit, I'm hyped. Because I love shit like that. So, Jordan Vogt Roberts directing. He's a good man. He's good people. He's actually extremely passionate about stuff like that too, so I have faith that it'll be, you know, a rather enjoyable film.
Adequate.
But if it ends up being stupid as hell, it'll at least be, it's definitely gonna be worth a watch. And, okay, here we go. We good? This is a massive head. I mean, the realm of giants, they weren't kidding, huh? I mean, can you imagine being this big? Who was the tallest guy in human existence? Wasn't he like 13 feet? Something like that? From a long time ago though, maybe like the 40s, 1940s, 50s. It's crazy, dude was huge though.
Here, catch.
Well, that was a waste of a.
Well, recorded, anyways. Obviously, I mean we don't know what happened. You know.
Oh, that.
Before that,
it's a little trick.
Maybe there was a dude who was like 28 feet in the the fucking early 1800s or something, you know, but. Or the fucking 1500s, or, you know, maybe chilling with Jesus, you know? Maybe he was there at the Last Supper, we don't know. But
seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft.
It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me?
Was there meat on his breath? You let him touch this again.
Come on, then.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water drop. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now shut.
no problem at all, Lily. Have a wonderful night. I appreciate you stopping by. I just realized it is 11 o'clock. Actually, we need to get out of here too. Have a wonderful night. I appreciate you stopping by. And, yeah. Find a way to the hammer. We're gonna go get like Mjolnir now, is that what we're doing? I don't know what's happening. Alright, this is a good place to save. Because we just did that crazy battle.
Knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward?
The travelers. Oh, disgusting. Smelly, covered in God knows how many little beasties, but gorgeous armor. Let's see if I can't make something more sanitary. Yes? Just make sure you watch each other's
New
backs in the
recipes?
store.
Was this Atelier?
Wouldn't want to
Atelier
lose my
Kratos?
loyal customers. Let's get to it.
I like this a lot. Give me this. Give me this. Very much give me this.
I don't suppose you could try keeping that clean?
100%. Those, I'm liking those stats very much. Thank you. What? There we go.
Looks amazing.
Alright, now you're speaking my
What
language.
can I do for you?
What is this? Oh my lord. Okay. My god. What's all this? I can't do any of this. My god. What the? I can buy these now? Oh, thank god. There you go. Okay, I don't care about crafting any of that.
I'm feeling less cluttered already. Be seeing ya.
Godzilla 2000? Sir, if we're using that as a benchmark, let's hope it's substantially better. I'm hyped for it. You know, it's like I was saying, right? It's like Jordan Vogt Roberts. He's good people. I know he's a very talented individual. So
Poor Fafnir.
I have high hopes. I still, in terms of all the American versions so far, I still can't stand the original Godzilla, the one with Bryan Cranston, because he lasted all of 15 minutes. Even though they kept putting him in all the marketing material, that was bullshit. And then you saw Godzilla for a total of 7 minutes. 7 minutes is what's been recorded. It's a 2.5 hour film, and you saw 7 minutes of screen time for Godzilla. Don't put your name on the poster if you're not going to show up. I'm just saying. So don't do that. And then the second one bored me to a degree, but I did get what I wanted, which was a bunch of awesome kaiju fights. So that was cool. Like King Ghidorah versus like Godzilla, that was fucking dope. And then the scale of that, and then of course Mothra showing up doing her thing, that was awesome. But yeah, a lot of it was cliche though. It was a little kind of like whatever. But that one was much better than the 2016 Godzilla. That one, the original one came out. Maybe 2014. That one, I don't know. Either way, the piece of shit one. And yeah, I saw that in IMAX too, man. The IMAX, like you felt every rumble and just, oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. It got too loud though, man. That's like one of the few times like I've been to an IMAX movie. I was like, it's too fucking loud, dude. Like, my ears were like ringing by the end of it. Like usually IMAX, like even though it's like loud, it's like balanced. So like it's, you know, it all kind of makes sense. But and that was whatever. But Matthew Broderick in the lead. It did have a kick-ass soundtrack, you're absolutely right. It's the last time New York would be put into a disaster for a very long time. What about, what was that movie, The Day After Tomorrow? With, Jake Gyllenhaal? Didn't that movie come out after the Godzilla film? I think that was probably the last time you saw New York get absolutely fucked. And then after that it was just Los Angeles getting fucked, like Battle for Los Angeles. With all those crazy aliens. That movie was fucking... That movie was so absurd. So absurd. But... After Tomorrow was 2004, okay, so it did come out afterwards. And then, you are also missing one thing though for Godzilla 2000 that it did get right. What's his name? Jean-Pierre, the badass French dude. I like that guy. I like that guy a lot. He was in there as well. He played the who was he? I don't know, one of the people, I guess one of the seismograph people that, you know, that was always talking to Matthew Broderick. What you're doing is not, it's not smart. But yeah. That guy, his voice is much lower than that though. I did a very high-pitched version. That's him if he got his balls chopped off. That's it. Like if Godzilla just came in. But also what killed me about that movie though is like all the eggs that Godzilla laid and then they came out over here looking like fucking velociraptors. That was just... That was absurd. But, also keep this between you and me. I'm gonna cut this. When we export the stream, I'm gonna cut this out, but, I may have bought Godzilla 2000 in 4K. The 4K remaster. I might have bought that about 3 months ago. Might have, you know? But I plead the fifth. Alright, you guys. There it is for now. God of War.